No, so since I'm doing every type tier list now, I'm going to be doing dark. And honestly, I think this type overall have a lot of Pokemon I actually really like. Now, starting off with Alolan Rattata. Now, I like Alolan Rattata. I like Rattata in general. I think the Pokemon itself is really, really solid. I like it. It looks nice. I was actually talking to my cousin saying that realistically, Rattata could be a dark type because it learns some pretty good dark moves really early on, like Bite, you get Crunch, you get Sucker Punch, Pursuit, kind of that stuff, right? So yeah, I think that Alolan Rattata made a lot of sense to be in a dark type. However, Eradicate just looks ugly. Like, I don't like it at all. I understand that it's supposed to be a different kind of rat and everything, but it just looks ugly. Why? Why? Why did they made this? Ew! Alolan, what's the name? Meowth, I don't really care for. Persian just looks ugly. Like, everyone knows this. Alolan Persian is just ugly looking. I don't like it at all. Very, very gross. Very ugly. Alolan Grimer, on the other hand, A, and Alolan Muck, S. I just like Alolan Muck. Honestly, I think it's a little bit worse now because you don't get Pursuit if it comes back into this generation. Uh, Overall, it kind of just became a lot worse as a Pokemon. I still like it. I like Muck in general. And this one has a really good typing. Poison Dark, I like the typing. It's really good. I like it. But hopefully it just becomes alright at the very least. And then Mega Gyarados, Mega Gyarados, Gyarados, easiest. I love Gyarados. Gyarados is really, really cool. I grew more love to Gyarados throughout this year. Like, I already liked Gyarados, but now I love it even more. And yeah, I think it's a really solid Pokemon, and I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but B. I don't really care for the evolutions. I'm not going to lie. I don't really care for it. I just think Umbreon's a bit overrated in EVs in general. I don't really care for it unless it's Vaporeon. And don't you say because of the meme. Stop. Don't make the copy pasta. Unless you want to do it in comments, which help the video out, so do that anyways. Anyways, Murkrow! I love Murkrow. Murkrow's easiest. I love this guy. He's really, really cool. I love him. Like, honestly, a really cool looking Pokemon. I just like it. I think it's really, really cool. And yeah, I just think he's a little guy. I like him. He's really, really cool. And yeah, that's all I can really say. And Honchkrow is also just a really, really cool Pokemon, which also goes in S. I love the design. Like, the red and the black just work so well together. The white beard and everything. He's supposed to be a mafia bassione, that kind of stuff. So yeah, honestly, I love Murkrow. I wish it was so much easier to use Honchkrow in so many other games, because you get the Dusk Stone whenever you want to get Honchkrow and use it in endgames. I just want to use it, but I can never use Honchkrow because Dusk Stones are either in the very late game or post game, which, why? I want to use Honchkrow. So mean. Anyways, Sneasel, B. Again, I know it's a fan favorite, but I just don't really care for it. I just don't care. Like, it's a cool looking Pokemon, I guess, but I don't really have any strong opinions on it. Weavile, I do think I like it a little bit more. I would put an A, because Weavile is just stronger, looks cooler to me. I think it looks much nicer with the colorations than Sneasel. So yeah, that being said, A. Here we go. Big boy is here. Houndoom. Oh my god, I love this Pokemon so much. It's so freaking cool. A Hellhound? Fire Dark? Yes, this is an amazing looking Pokemon. I love this thing. Sadly, you can't really use it because it's a freaking post-game Pokemon almost all the time. Why? Almost all the time, it's always post-game. At least now in Scarlet and Violet, you can use it as soon as you play the game, pretty much, because in the cave with the Houndoom, where you find Koraidon and Rhydon, you get it. Finally, I love this thing. I want to use it more. The sad thing is, I don't usually get to choose it whenever I play a game with them. I usually only use the fire type starters. So yeah, I did get to use it in Sinnoh, so let's go. I love this thing. But yeah, Tyranitar, easy as. Easy as. I love Tyranitar. Tyranitar is such a cool Mon. Like, it's really, really strong. I love the ability Sandstorm. Even though it has a horrible typing, Rock and Dark, ugh, garbage. It would have been better as a pure Rock type. Which, if you know on my channel, I hate Rock type. I hate the Rock type. But even then, it just pulls through with its really good stats and really good ability to become a really good Pokemon. And honestly, I love that aspect of it. I think it's a really, really good thing. Yeah, I like it. Poochyena and Mightyena, meh. Don't care. Never, didn't ask Bozo. Going into Nuzleaf and Shiftry, we sometimes forget that Nuzleaf is even a Dark type. Overall, I don't really care about Nuzleaf. I would put it over here. I do like Shiftry. I think Shiftry is a little bit underrated and needs some kind of new, like, either something like a regional form or Mega or something like that, conversion species. Any way to like help it out, because honestly, Shiftry is really underrated and really cool. Going into Sableye, I'm putting an A. I like Prankster. Also, Mega Sableye also goes in A. I like Prankster. I like the typing. Ghost Stark. Really cool. Really cool. However, the stats on this thing is horrible. So, like, the only thing that really helps you is Prankster, which does help it out and actually makes it so it's not absolutely useless, right? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, Carvana and Sharpedo goes in easy A or S. I think again they're really, really cool. I like the design. Really solid. Mega Sharpedo is always really fun. Protect, get speed boost, strong jaws, chomper wompers, eat them. I only wish that they would get some kind of like water thing, or whatever, to like boost up from strong jaw. But hey, overall, it's really cool. And a really fun thing that I know of is if you use Sharpedo in, I think, Emerald, if you surf, you go faster than other Surfmons, which is really, really cool to me. Cacturne also goes with Shiftry. I feel like it's the same thing. Really cool designs. Very underrated. Horrible typing. Grass Dark. Ugh. Garbosian. Doo-doo. Really, really bad. But hey, overall, pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Crawdon. Easy as. Oh, I don't know if I want to put Houndoom or Crawdon on the very top of the list. I love Crawdon. I think Crawdon's really, really cool looking. I love adaptability. I do feel that it is much weaker in this generation simply because pretty much every Pokemon can have adaptability, and Terra typing really weakens a lot of adaptability's potential of mega damage. I guess you get to save some damage from, or being able to save your Terra for another Pokemon, or change it into, like, let's say Terra Fighting and get uh adaptability on close combat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Overall, though, still pretty strong of a Pokemon. I really like it. It's really cool. I just like Crawdon a lot, honestly. It's really cool. Honestly, yeah. Going into Absol. Again, B. I don't really care for it. I don't know why, but I don't really like the super popular dark Pokemon that everyone else really, really likes. Like, they really like it. It's just not for me, honestly. Like, on God, dude. Pretty mid, honestly. Absolute. Blech. Skunk Tank, Skunky, B again. Nothing special about it. Very lame. Cool typing, but honestly, I don't care about it. It's just mid. However, Spiritomb, easy as. Very cool typing. I wish that it was much stronger of a Pokemon. Like, honestly, I love Spiritomb. Spiritomb is such a cool Pokemon to me. Like, back in the day, had no weakness at all. Absolutely awesome. I remember the time when they would give it Wonder Guard. So you couldn't die at all. You just hack it into Spiritomb, give it Wonder Guard. You don't really die at all as long as you don't get like toxic or whatever. Even then, you had Heal Bell. I think? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, not Crowdon. Drapiodon. Easy S again. Again, really cool typing. It looks absolutely awesome. It's super weak though. Only 90 attack. Why? This thing looks like it would destroy everything. I like it. It looks absolutely cool. Like very, very awesome. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Also, the anime of Paul's Drapion made it absolute cooler. I like it a lot. Not counting Arceus, that goes in normal only. I'm not going to count it. Darkrai? S, easy S. I think everyone knows that Darkrai is cool. It's really strong, a really cool ability. Dark Void got nerfed, big sad. But overall, really, really strong, really cool. I like Darkrai. And yeah, I don't think anyone else has to say anything else. The only reason why I put it lower against everything else is like, I'm not a huge fan of legendaries, and that's why. Oh look, another mid B tier dark type. I just don't care. I don't know. Like the dark animal Pokemon don't really do anything. Like just pure dark type. Eh? Eh? Pretty lame. Like you can see here, there's like no pure dark types in the higher tiers. I just don't really care about pure dark types that much. Speaking of which, Crocodile. S. Sandile. Krokorok. Easy S. Like I said in my ground type tier list, really, really cool. Absolute awesome. It's a crocodile. The red and dark, or red and black pairing is really, really good looking. It makes it give it the sunglasses, which in the anime it has, but yeah. Really strong. I use it a lot. I really just like it. The shiny's pretty cool too. Really strong, really cool. I love it a lot. Looks absolutely awesome. Going into Scraggy and Scrafty, or not S, A. Honestly, it's the same thing with Shiftry and Cacturn. They're really cool looking, very underrated. Kind of sucks because they're quad weak to fairy. I think they're really cool looking and pretty underrated. It was fun using them. I remember using them back in the day. It was pretty fun. Not the greatest, but pretty cool. Okay, Zoroark is one, and Zora probably the only pure dark types I kind of like because they have a cool gimmick, and that's pretty much it. Like if you have a cool gimmick, I like you for the most part. I like the Pokemon for the most part. Unfortunately, in Showdown, the gimmick doesn't work because there's a glitch where if you use Zoroark, well, like in the second stage, let's say you switch out for Pokemon, and you already have that Pokemon out. It's going to tell you if there's another Pokemon, if it's Zoroark. Like, it's a very easy thing to understand for me. Which is sad, because I think the gimmick is fun. But in Showdown, absolutely useless. Very easy to understand. So, Bisharp, Kingambit, and Pawniard. Kingambit isn't in here because they don't have Gen 9 ones yet, so... Fine! Anyways, Pawniard, A, Bisharp, and Kingambit goes in S. I think Kingambit is absolutely awesome. I love the ability. I love the Pokemon in general. It's just a really, really cool Pokemon. Like, look at this thing. How do you not like it? Really strong, really cool typing. I like Steel and Dark. That's a good typing. And overall, it's just really cool and really awesome how it's used. So yeah, awesome Pokemon. I would put Kingambit, probably by Spiritomb. And Bisharp gets a little. I'll put it at the bottom because unlike King Gambit, where it's really really cool, the gimmick ability. That's actually really good. Not gimmick ability, just really good. Bishop just doesn't look as cool as King Gambit, honestly, for me. Mandibuzz and Volbeat, right? Volbeat ugly. But actually, Mandibuzz can go in A. I think Mandibuzz is pretty cool, actually. And here comes Pseudo Legendaries. Dino goes on top of A, same with Zualis, and then Hydreigon. Ooh. Shh. Easy S. Very top of S. One of in this random area, like these are the dark types that really tie. I can't choose a dark type over all of them. They're just a tied vote for me because I just really really like them in general. And yeah, it's kind of how I feel about all of them. Right? They're kind of all in their own like little category where they're my favorite dark types of all time. Greninja kind of grew on me through Smash Bros. I love Greninja in Smash Bros. I think it's a really really fun Pokemon to use in Smash Bros. I don't really care about it in actual Pokemon, but in Smash Bros, I think it's really fun, which boosts up my liking of Greninja. And yeah, it's pretty fun, not gonna lie. Pangoro. Pangoro Jojo. Jojo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I hope I don't copyrighted. Uh yes. I love it. Again, JoJo's. I love JoJo's, so like no, I'm joking, I'm not going to say that, but yeah. It's really cool. Again, JoJo's kind of like JoJo's ruined my brain, bro. Like I see it as a JoJo's character, and JoJo's is very, very cool. I love JoJo's. Also, really cool typing again, and pretty strong. Pretty strong. I don't remember Panguro's full like set and everything. Pretty strong, but like everything else kind of sucks, which is sad. Cause Panguro's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Just kind of upsetting of how bad it is, kind of. Not bad, but mid. Malamar's super fun. I don't really care for NK, but Malamar's super fun to use. I like the gimmick of contrary superpower. I'm going to put an S. Just because of how fun it is to use. And yeah, it's pretty cool looking too. Hey, really cool. Yeah. Yveltal. Like, MNJ TV likes to say, Yveltal goes an 8. I think it looks solid. Again, I'm not a huge fan of legendaries. I really like Pokemon like Groudon, but like even I don't really like using them. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. Pretty solid Pokemon. I like it. One of the best Ubers right now, I believe. Or at least last gens. Hoopa, I don't really care about it. It's mid. Incineroar, I can put in A. I'm not a huge fan of it, but like it's pretty cool overall. I definitely would put it above these guys. Guzzlord, I don't really care for it. Zigzagoon, uh, Zigzagoon and Linoon, pretty solid. Let's put them in with these guys, cause why not? And yeah, they're just solid looking. And Obstagoon, S, just because how cool it is. Also, it's a really good Guts Pokemon, and I like Guts. Guts is cool. And yeah, S. I don't care about these guys. They're pretty lame. I don't remember them all. Like, I don't remember what they do. I think, Weevil has a pretty decent attack stat. Oh no, this thing's horrible! This is worse than I thought it was. Ew! This is not good. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Ugh. I'm going to put it in C just because of how bad it is. I thought it was a little bit better. Never mind. I can keep, I forget what his name is. Nickit? Nickit can stay in B. It's at least cute, I guess. I don't really care about it at all. Impidimp, I don't like it. It's ugly. And then Morgan can go here. And Grimmsnarl just goes in S. It's so freaking cool. I love that it's scary. Okay, everyone says this about Grimmsnarl. Everyone knows that it's cool because it's a scary variant of like something like Slurpuff or Jigglypuff or Clefable, where they're supposed to be cute. Nemo, Grimmsnarl, so mean and angry. I don't know. But yeah. I put it above you. I think it's also just a fun and pretty good Pokemon to use. Morpeko stupid. Let's put in, see, I don't, it's stupid. I just don't like it at all. Urshifu, B. Moltres, B. I don't really care too much for Megas. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of, Quillfish Suin. I like the original Quillfish just because of the colorations. This one's kind of mid to me. Samurott, same reason. I just don't really care for it at all. Like, base Samurott, I'm gonna put it probably top of E, maybe A. I'll put an A. I do like it a little bit, but I don't really care. I just think Overquill is lame. I don't know. I wouldn't put in C, but I would put in B. Now we don't have any of the Gen 9, so like let me just go through them. Brute Bonnet, B, I don't really care for it. Like it's just pretty basic, I don't really care. I don't even see why it's a dark type other than emo hair. But hey, they had to change typings. I don't even care about Bombirder. Bombirder is just lame. Like, I don't care for it. It's just like a Pokemon that they want to do something like Delmise, but it's not cool like Delmise. Giving it like rocky payloads to give it stab, but it's rock type. Rock types. Gross. To you, it does have a cool shiny, I'm not gonna lie. I would probably put it in somewhere in A. Chi-Pow, or Chai-Pow, or whatever it's called. B, I don't care for it. Or I did King Gambit. Iron Jugulus goes in freaking D. It's the worst one out of them. I hate Iron Jugulus with a burning passion. I just don't enjoy it at all. I hate how it looks. Like, it's literally just a smoother, cleaner version of Hydreigon. And it looks lame! It looks lame and ugly. I don't like it. Like, it's poopy doopy. Roaring Moon goes in S. It's cool. It's a really cool Salamence. Like, I don't think anyone else can say anything else. This just looks awesome. Like, just in general. Again, Hydreigon typing. And Tingaloo and, Woo. What is it called? Woo Power River? The snail one goes in, like, D. Or B. I just don't care for them. And yeah. That's my dark type chills. I hope I don't forget any of the other darks in, Gen 9, but yeah. That's my ranking of them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!